Hi guys, I kind of want to go in a rant today because I'm just frustrated and need to vent. And you guys have said that you wanted to see more of my vents and rants. I do these on my Twitch lives all the time, so I figured I'd upload one on my second channel here. And if you have other ideas of what you want me to do on this channel, let me know. But recently I had someone say something to me and it really bothered me. They said to me, they were like, you just have a lot of people that don't like you and you have a lot of people that you don't like. And I just don't think that's normal. I felt some type of way about that because this particular person is the type of person where they will say like they don't like someone and they don't fuck with them, but they will say hi to them. To me, that's fake. I think it's very fake. Like, I'm gonna try not to get irritated, but it's very fucking fake to me to do that, and I don't get it. Like, again, there's something wrong with me. I understand I'm different, I'm weird. Like, I definitely, I'm a little bit socially abnormal. I understand that, very upfront. But my thing is like, why would I say hello to someone that I don't like or that they don't like me? Like, that makes no sense. Like, I tell people to their face, I don't really like you because X, Y, Z, I'm not interested in engaging with you. And that's it. And then I block them or whatever. And if I blocked you, whatever, we don't need to say hi. What is this bullshit? And like, the thing is like, I tried to explain to them, I was like, okay, what's the point of saying hi to someone you don't like? They're like, oh girl, well, it's to keep the peace. What? Whose peace are you fucking keeping? Are you keeping your peace or theirs? If someone did some fuck shit to me, I have to keep the peace for them? Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. That shit really angers me because it's like, no, I'm keeping your peace. So you get to shit all over me, be a fucking asshole, and I have to sit there and be like, okay, I won't start shit. It's okay that you shit all over me. I'll just accept it. Why would I do that? Why would I do, like, please, can someone explain to me? Because everyone around me is like, oh my God, like, I don't understand you. Am I wrong? Like, I'll listen to you guys in the comments. Like, I know you guys are honest with me, but like, it doesn't make make sense to me. It like completely makes logical sense for me to keep my mouth shut and disturb my peace because someone else started some fuck ass shit with me. And so I try to have this conversation with them because I was like, listen, like, I understand that you don't really get it. I was like, I'm a polarizing person. Ever since I was little, I've always stood out, okay? And I used to get bullied for it. People used to always, like, I always got in trouble. It was just always me. Everyone could break the rules. I'd be the only one that got in trouble, right? I was like, I went with the grain, okay? Instead of going against it like I was my whole life and, like, hating, the fact that I had this sort of, like, energy, I went with it and embraced it. And turned out I ended up loving it. And when I did that, I got into social media where that energy is a massive benefit. And I tried to explain to them, like, this is just who I am. I'm a polarizing person. You either love me or hate me. There's no in between. I was like, that's why I do well on social media. Like, you need that personality to do well on social media. It's just like a thing. Like, I feel like I was a natural born entertainer and this is what I was meant to do. And they were like, well, I just think that, and it's just like all this like fucking, like, basically just telling me how they operate. And it's just like, I don't understand that either because I'm like, but that's your code of conduct. That's your moral compass. That's your perspective. What about mine? So we just invalidate my perspective and everybody has to be like you? It doesn't make any fucking sense. That makes no sense to me. If we were all the same, life would be boring. Like, you want to be the same? Everyone want to be the same? Just, let's all be little, what's the word? Drones and robots. Just AI. Like, no, we're all different. And I'm like, it's not like I walk into a room and start drama. I just block people I don't like and don't speak to people I don't like. So that's it. There's no arguing, there's no yelling, there's no fist fighting. I'm just ignoring you. I don't like you. When I meet someone, the first thing I'm assessing is if I like them. I don't care if they like me or not. I need to figure out if I like them first. That's just how I operate. And I feel like everyone should operate that way. Every single friend I have right now, when they first met me, they told me they were too intimidated to talk to me. Every guy, same thing. Like, that's just my vibe. Like, I don't, like, that's who I am. I have a Sag ascendant, Gemini sun, Aries moon. I'm whatever, I'm different. Anyways, the point of this is basically just me being like, I feel very much like I am forced into this box all the time in my life and no one really listens or understands. Like, they hear me, but it doesn't absorb. Like, they're just like, oh yeah, like, I'm always dismissed. And I'm sick and tired of being dismissed. It's always like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're naive. Like, you're whatever. It's like everyone just like loves to knock me down a peg. and just act like I don't know what I'm doing. And it's like, it's really starting to get to me because I'm like, do you think I got to where I am in my life accidentally? I'm 33 years old, okay? I have been doing what I do for a living for 7 years, and I've been working on my own mental health and personal health. I've been going in the gym literally, okay, 5 days a week for almost 2 months now, okay? I've been working on myself, okay? I have gone to therapy. I've done a lot, okay? And I just feel like it's like, am I just like showcasing as like a naive 21-year-old to everyone? Like, what? It's not just one person that's doing this. It's everyone I meet. I'm like, what is it with my energy that makes people think like I'm stupid and dumb and just like accidentally got lucky? Like, I'm like, why are you invalidating my talent, my tenacity, my boldness? Like, everything you say that's a negative, that like, oh, you're standing out, whatever, to me is a positive. Standing out, that means I'm a superstar. You know, that's how I take it. That means that I'm confident, right? And that means that I'm stand up for myself. I defend myself. I have honor. I have integrity. I'm proud. You know, I'm strong. I'm creative. These are all good things. Why are you turning the good things about me into a negative? Like, that just bothers me because it's just like, I feel like this is something that happens to a lot of people. Hopefully some of you can relate. It's like, no, I think you're turning a positive into a negative. You sound intimidated. And then it just gets to the point where I'm like I start to think like, are you jealous? Because I had this discussion with one of my other friends, and they were just like, you know, I don't understand why people pop off on you all the time, because it happens everywhere. I go outside the house and people start shit with me, right? I'm always the one where if I walk outside the house, no matter where I'm wearing, what I'm wearing, someone will hurl the F slur at me. It happens everywhere I go, every city, it's all the time. My friends are always like, it's always you, it's always me. Anyways, I stand out. But yeah, so my friend was just like, I don't understand why people do this. And I tried to explain to them, and I don't know how to explain this any other way. And I mean this in the most humble way. People are jealous. And when I was younger, I used to be like, people aren't jealous of me. Like, no one's jealous of me. Like, even like when I had nothing, I was like, no one's jealous of me. Like, obviously I don't have much. And then when I started gaining success on social media, I was like, I still don't think anyone's jealous of me. Even to this day, like a lot of times I'm like, oh, they're not jealous of, you know, I don't really have that much on the internet, you know, whatever. But I've started to realize that people are jealous of people who are happy. And I'm very happy. And I've worked damn hard to be happy. And I think every single person who is happy in their life has worked extremely hard to be happy, because I don't think we're happy by default. I think it's hard work, self-improvement, mental health working, you know, sort of therapy seeking people who are spiritual, who are happy, okay? And I'm damn proud of being happy. I've worked so hard, okay? And you're not gonna take that from me. And so for me, it's like, I feel like when people genuinely see someone who's happy and just complacent with where they're at in life, it irks them. It makes them jealous. And so I've had to have the conversation. I'm like, the reason why people treat me different, other than the fact that I just have this energy, is that I have a little bit more for people to be jealous over than most people. And it's like really frustrating, because it's like, I feel like I shouldn't have to explain this. And then once I start explaining it, I'm like, are you setting me up to make me sound egotistical? See, that's when the paranoia gets in my head, because I'm just like, are you trying to make me look like I'm egotistical so you can run and tell other people, oh, Ant thinks he's this hot shit, when in reality, I'm just like explaining something to you that I feel like is obvious. Like, a lot of people are miserable in their life and are haters. Like, that's just the truth. A lot of people don't want to better their life. And it's just like, sometimes I feel like very much like I'm put into this place of like, oh, well, you shouldn't be confident. You should be, you know, but it's like, I feel like I'm pretty humble. I feel like I'm pretty down to earth. I've met a lot of you guys, and I always chit chat with you. We kiki, we have a good time. I love taking pictures. I love just hanging out. You know, I don't think I'm this massively successful celebrity. I clearly am not, okay? I don't have that many fucking followers. You know, it's not like I have millions of followers and make millions of dollars. Like, I'm sure most of you probably make more money than I do. So it's not like I'm sitting here like, oh, I'm the shit. But I love what I do, and I love you guys, and I love being creative. I got into this industry because I love people and I love being creative, and it's the only thing that works for me. The only thing I'm good at is people. I'm bad at everything else, but I understand people. And so it's just very frustrating for me, because I'm like, I feel like everyone wants to take the one good thing that I have from my life, and they want to destroy the one good thing I have. It's like I don't claim to be a mathematician. I don't claim to be able to do cartwheels. I'm not, you know, able to run a mile. I'm not able to, you know, sort of understand science or history. I'm not great at spelling. Like, let me just have my one thing I'm good at, like tarot. Like, that's it. Like, why can't I have one good thing? Like, I don't know. It's just frustrating for me because I feel very much like, and then I just like my defense mechanism is to isolate, never speak to anyone ever again. I just want to like sit in my room and order like Chinese food and just never speak to another soul ever again. Like, it's just very that. Like, I don't know. I just like my alone time. I like to be alone. And so it's just like frustrating because I know that's like my unhealthy levels of self-reliance manifested from an abandonment wound, just like fucking with me. But it's just like, I never know who I can trust. It's just like such a frustrating thing because I just feel like it's me. Like, I know I'm different. I know there's something kind of off about me. I guess you could say there's something wrong with me, but I'm just different. And I feel like my communication style, it's like easy to like manipulate. Like, I'm very easy to like you can take what I say out of context and make me seem like an asshole or different or weird, but I'm just like very straightforward and blunt. And it's just like, I feel like nobody understands me. And sometimes I just feel like I feel like I'm a good communicator, but then I'm just like, maybe I'm not, like, but I think I am. I just feel like I have to explain myself like long form. I don't have an inner dialogue. You guys know this. If you want me to do a video on not having inner dialogue, I literally will, but you guys have to put questions down below of like what you want to know about me not having inner dialogue. So I don't really know how to explain it to you because it's all I've ever known. But like, I have to talk out loud, and like, it takes me a while to get to my point sometimes because like, I can't plan it out in my head and I can't hear things. So like, I don't know what I'm saying until I start saying it. And so I don't know, I'm just like really fucking frustrated because I just feel like it's hard. Like, even with men, like, I feel like I'm the worst sort of like, I don't know, like in the beginning with men, like, I just feel like okay, let me explain to you. I need to like explain myself in terms of pictures because that's how it is for me. And I feel like when I explain myself and I explain what I'm seeing in my pictures in my head, you guys probably understand me better than when I try to communicate. So when I communicate, it just sounds like psycho babble. But like, so what I see in my mind's eye, like when I'm talking to someone, like let's say I'm talking to a guy, I'm trying to get to know him, right? Because perpetually single, yeah, make fun of me, it's the truth. And so when I talk to a guy, when we're first talking, I'm looking for a hook. Like, I can see like it's like a little thing that I'm like hooking onto a hook. So like the men are like the hook and I'm like the little thing that has to like, the little like metal thing that has to like hook onto it. So I'm looking for a way to hook onto their hook, like to latch onto their hook. And so like, I'm constantly looking for a way to latch on, and sometimes I'll get there and then it falls off. And so it's like, in the beginning, I am like, it's like hard for me to like connect because like I have to find the hook. And then once I find the hook, it flows, but it's like, I don't know, it's like, I feel like men always want you to be like super like obsessed with them and super intense in the beginning. And I'm kind of just like very nonchalant in the beginning, like honestly, low-key little friend vibes, because like, I don't know how I feel. I don't really know if we're gonna vibe. I don't really know anything about you. And I'm like trying to find the hook. And I just feel like, a lot of men don't want to try. Like, I can tell when a guy is also trying to hook. Like, I can tell, like energetically, I can see it. And most men are just like, they're just zombies, just like looking like, what's your favorite color? Like, it's stupid shit. And so it's just like, it's like frustrating because when I first meet a guy, it's like, I can already tell you're not even trying. Like, I can tell when a guy is looking for a serious relationship right away. He's actually trying to listen to you. He's actually trying to have a conversation. They don't do that. So it's just like, I'm just like sifting through men and like no one's trying and I'm trying super hard. And then I just feel like I'm always trying super hard to connect with people, and I'm just gotten to this place where I'm just like, fuck it, I don't connect with anyone. Like, if you don't understand me and you want to willfully misinterpret me and make me seem some way I'm not, then go ahead, because like, I feel like my heart is in the right place. And I feel like I lead with my heart and I lead with my emotions. And if you really are the same way, you'll understand. Like, I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be perfect. I'm a little rough around the edges, but nobody will ever love you more and harder than I will. And that goes for platonic friendships, that goes for family, that goes for, romantic. I am truly a lover at heart. I have a Venus, Mars, and Leo, and Jupiter and Leo all in the 8th house. Like, I love hard, but I'm just very protective. And I am a little bit, rough and confrontational, but I don't think that's a bad thing. So I don't know if anyone cared about this video, if anyone likes this video, but here it is. If you want more, let me know in the comments. All right, bye guys.